dancing to the danger zone when the dancer becomes a dance. It can get you like a knife if the key becomes the fire. Oh, why you between will and what will be? She's a maniac, maniac on the throne, and she's dancing like she's never danced before. She's a maniac, maniac
Ladies and gentlemen, I am your host as always, Mark Mayhem. I'm a little solo tonight, but I am so incredibly happy to be back and here with all of you. I have missed every single fucking one of you. I am so stoked for tonight's show. A little bit of a throwback episode. I have wanted to do these for some time, so I'm actually going to be doing that tonight. Going to be a little chill and actually acknowledge the chat tonight for that reason. I will say that I am incredibly nervous. I don't know why, because this is a flashback episode. I've wanted to rock some marathon streams in the past, just never really got around to it, but we're going to be rocking a very special show near and dear to my heart, one that includes Pete Wall, Tyler Black, and Susie the Elf, all of which who were part of commentary on this night, which took place actually in December of 2017. NIGHTRIDE was the season 1 finale. We saw 12 weeks of season 1 followed by this very episode, so it was very special to me. And it was very great. There were a lot of really good matches on this card. Sorry guys, I'm still very nervous. It's been quite some time. But anyhow, let's see, who have I seen in the chat so far? I have fucking missed you guys more than you guys can even imagine, and I don't know if you can tell, I'm already getting a little choked up. Minerva, it is always good to see you here on MPW. Let's see, Jopper Factory, Mr. Demented, Wild Mad Outlaw, Fireproof, Jake, what's up, bro? Rage, always good to see you, dude. You are a very cool guy, and I am loving that butt. Brandon, Griff, as always really good to see you around. Monstar, Berserk. Let's see who else. Oh, Brian, damn, Mr. Silver Bullet himself. What's up, dude? Caleb and Cassie. Oh, Cassie, I love you. I love every single one of you guys. But I want to kind of showcase this show with like some new perspective. There was a lot of really cool stuff that went on this season finale, and honestly, the reason season 1 is so important to me, especially the season finale, was that it basically opened the door to where we would go from there. You know, you guys know or have heard in the past, I've talked about where this whole thing started and how it started, and this actually got started through two guys, Tyler Black and Pete Wall. You know, I knew Tyler first, and I met Pete through him, and from there we kind of became really good friends, and I got kind of encouraged to start streaming, and I was really nervous, and I said, oh no, I don't know if I can. So when I first started streaming, I started doing some pilot shows, and the pilot shows were completely without commentary. And I thought, okay, well, if I do this live, or if I do this, it'll be without commentary, because I'm not good at it. I'm absolutely terrible at it. And the two of them were really encouraging, and they said, you know, you can do it, dude, you can totally do it. But then they also offered to help, and that's where Susie came along too, and she offered to help as well. I just saw Ken. What's up, bro? And they really helped me out. They helped establish MPW and make it what it was for season 1, throughout the run of season 1. Demented came along towards the end, and that's where, you know, I thought, dude, this guy is amazing, and it would be so awesome to utilize him and Susie as kind of like backstage personalities. So, you know, we were off and running, and the show took off. You know, it became popular, everybody liked it, and it blew me away. You know, finally I decided, okay, moving forward, now that we've got this set, I want season 2 to be like this big deal. And that's why, you know, aside from the projects I have going on, this is why it's taken so long. But there's so much fine tuning, and if anybody knows, you know, how I run my show, like I would like to think, or I would like to hope that you guys view MPW unlike any other show on YouTube or shows that you follow. You know, there's no menu screen, there's no chat screen, there's no like PS4 stuff, there's no WWE imagery, menu screen, stuff like that. Everything has to look so perfect and so believable to the point where you can kind of immerse yourself in what you're watching. And like I said, my biggest thing was to always have you guys feel that MPW is more of an experience than just some guys, you know, streaming a game. And if that's what you guys took away from it, then I did my job, and I really hope I've been doing that. So again, a big thank you to the guys I mentioned and gal. You know, without all of them, there would be no MPW. You know, and that is so incredibly true. Without them, there would be no MPW. You know, without Tyler, without Pete, without Elfie, without Demented, you know, and the help that they put in, the encouragement that they gave me, and then the feedback that you guys gave me and the push that you guys gave me, like, there would really be, you know, no MPW. It's crazy, but it's true. And so for that, I thank all of you so much. But okay, ladies and gentlemen, let's kind of get underway with this. This is a really special night. I'm gonna switch it over to the card preview. I'll come back for a little bit, and then we will get the NIGHTRIDE pay-per-view underway. Thank you guys so much. Not a big deal of a stream tonight, but I absolutely appreciate the opportunity to be able to share a very important part of MPW history with you guys, and be with you guys tonight, because I really needed this. Thank you guys.
This is the pay-per-view we've all been waiting for 12 fucking weeks. NIGHTRIDE. Well, let me see. Up next, we've got Pure Asuka taking on Mac Montana. And these two face off in a heated, no-holds-barred grudge match with pride and reputation on the line. Bjorn recently took offense to statements made by the Mac over Hit Squad's Tyler Black, and even poked fun at the group's former leader no longer being involved in MPW since the departure of Scuzz from the group. Bjorn has vowed to avenge his mentor and manager in what looks to be a match with more than just victory at stake.
That is right. And what is sure to be an absolute stellar match of Perry Savage and Kazuo Ishii looking to claim the newly MPW Internet Championship, which will be debuted at NIGHTRIDE. Both competitors have seen their share of glory. Terry's even been an MPW heavyweight champion. However, with the new title up for grabs, the MPW commissioner has chosen these two to face off for the title and carry it into the upcoming season 2 of Midwest Pro Wrestling.
These are the matches that are going to be going on. Holly Bonnie versus Lilith at NIGHTRIDE. Loser leaves MPW grudge match. BEA Beautiful. One of these unlucky bitches is gonna get gone. Oh, shit. Alright, so these two just battled one another, but will do so again at MPW NIGHTRIDE. Holly, Body, and Lilith square off in a grudge match, which will determine who stays in MPW and who leaves. So one bitch is gonna get gone. Holly recently attacked Lilith backstage, who was then assaulted in return before tonight's program. As things continue to heat up, the two will determine their own fate in what promises to be an exciting season-ending grudge match. Lilith looks to stake her claim in MPW while Holly continues to run her mouth about how Lilith's time is up.
That is right. And another grudge match set for the ages, where Pete Wall takes on Hit Squad's Hammerheart in a last man standing match. Hammerheart has called out Pete Wall over comments made recently about him and Hit Squad's Tyler Black. But Tyler Black has chosen Hammerheart to shut Pete Wall's mouth. In retaliation, Pete continues to trash talk the group and its members, to which Hammerheart responded by demanding a match. And the MPW commissioners granted the match, but made it a last man standing match. The two look to settle the score once and for all at NIGHTRIDE.
Amen. As the only woman to ever give Alexa Weiss a run for her money, and Ruby Jewel failing to capture the #1 contender spot for NIGHTRIDE, the MPW commissioner has given the opportunity to race. However, the match will take place inside of a steel cage in an MPW sanctioned cage carnage match for the MPW Women's Championship. When asked about the match, Alexa simply smirked, while Ray has vowed to take the gold from the champion.
There you go. In the main event, Blaze McCoy battles Scuzz for the MPW World Championship in a no-holds-barred match. Blaze has been on a hot streak lately in MPW and became the #1 contender for Scuzz's championship title. In order to ensure the match ends in a clear winner being determined, the MPW commissioners made it a no-holds-barred. Who will take the gold at NIGHTRIDE and walk into Season 2 of MPW, the World Championship?
Welcome back, guys. So that was the card preview that was done on the final episode of season 1 before the finale. We debuted that at the very end of the show, and actually I want to get to something that Demented mentioned earlier about not wanting to be heard or something like that. Bro, you have no idea just how incredible of an asset you've been to the overall scheme of MPW, dude. You have no idea. And there was a night, I believe it was a pilot show for season 2, and you really stepped up. I mean, dude, you know, shit went down with Pete. I remember. Thankfully, all of that's kind of subsided, but it was a very serious thing that happened with Pete, and we were live, and I was afraid I was going to have to cut the stream, and you jumped on, and you said, dude, I will help you. You know, you didn't have to. There were a couple of other people, too, I remember, that offered to help, which I was super thankful for, and you were there, and dude, you did fucking standing, man. You know, for that show, and it was just a pilot stream, dude. I'm like totally indebted to you for that. Like what you did for me and for everyone watching, to be able to allow the show to continue and to do as good a job as you did, dude, you have no idea. You don't give yourself enough credit, honestly. And I think that I'm not the only one who feels that way. So, dude, thank you so much for what you've done and what you continue to do for MPW. It's, you know, beyond appreciated, man. All right, Cass. Well, thanks for jumping on. Thanks for saying hi. You know, I miss you. I love you. It's so good to see you on an MPW show. You be safe, Cass. All right. Let us get down to the pay-per-view. One of my favorite MPW shows of all time, and a show that really set the stage for what we see today with the pilot shows, and eventually leading up to what should be an amazing second season. Sky's the limit, guys. You know, this is what it is because of you guys, and I say it all the time, and I hope to fucking God that you guys, you know that I mean it from the very bottom of my heart when I thank you guys every time. And I do it like a broken fucking record, but I do it for a reason, not just to say it, you know. There is a reason I say it, and it's because it's true. Thank you guys. So without any further ado, ladies and gentlemen, NIGHTRIDE 2017 1985. Thanks, guys. Here we go.
Midwest Pro Wrestling presents NIGHTRIDE. That's right, all you gluttonous fools out there that just are itching to get into some action. I'm so excited I touched myself and ooh, did it feel so good. And if you want to be this goddamn excited, tune in because you're watching one of the longest awaited pay-per-views in the Digital Wrestling Syndicate. Yes, we're talking about Midwest Pro Wrestling's NIGHTRIDE, and what a card we've got scheduled for you tonight, courtesy of Midwest Pro Wrestling's Commissioner, Mark. Up first, we've got Bjorn Asuka taking on Montana, Mac Montana, that is. And then Terry Savage going to be taking on Tetsuo Ishii. Holly Body taking on Lilith in a loser leaves MPW match. And then, what could be an excellent grudge match, Pete Wall taking on Hammerheart. Finally, we come up to the women's championship match here in MPW. Ray has her #1 contendership match. Excuse me. She has her shot at the champion, Alexa Weiss, in Cage Carnage. Yes, that is for the MPW Women's Championship. Blaze McCoy going one-on-one against MPW's toughest and most formidable champion. It is a World Championship no-holds-barred match between these two men. And by God, it is going to be a great one. Thank you for tuning in, and it's time to get down to ringside. But first, let me introduce our commentators. It is Tyler Black, right by my side. How's it going, Tyler?
I am doing good, Pete. What is up, everybody? It's time for NIGHTRIDE. Let's get this going.
And Susie, the elf that will always be calling our women's matches alongside yours truly. How's it going, Susie?
I am great, and I am excited for this card. I just can't hold it in. I'm just so ready.
See, I ain't the only one that's touched myself tonight because of the excitement. Well, let's get into it.
Let's do this. It's NIGHTRIDE, the most anticipated pay-per-view of the whole year.
But our first match is Bjorn Asuka taking on Mac Montana. facing off in a heated no-holds-barred grudge match with pride and reputation on the line. Bjorn recently took offense to statements made by the Mac over Hit Squad's Tyler Black and even poked fun at the group's former leader no longer being involved in MPW since the departure of Scuzz from the group. Bjorn has vowed to avenge his mentor and manager in what looks to be a match with more than just victory at stake. Gonna be an excellent one.
Definitely, this match is gonna be maybe a bloodbath. It's gonna be somebody's gonna get bloody. That's all everyone needs.
Bjorn Asuka has proven to be the biggest joke in the industry. Came in strong, aligned himself with Tyler Black, and his career has nosedived, while Mac Montana's bounced up and down. Oh, it's time to shine, folks. Let's get NIGHTRIDE underway. And making his way out first. Figured Tyler Black would want to do this intro.
Well, introducing first, representing Hit Squad of Scandinavia, the Scandinavian Bjorn Asuka.
Bjorn Asuka has the look, has got everything going for him, but sadly fell victim to the Hit Squad curse. Shine and then dim.
Lately, Bjorn Asuka has been a disappointment to the group with so many losses.
But his opponent tonight, yes, the Mac, he is looking to put his reputation on the line tonight, further his career in MPW. Will we be seeing the Mac in Season 2? Ladies and gentlemen, Mac Montana.
Mac Montana, his career so far in MPW has been up and down. He's been successful. He might have lost some matches, but we're going to see if he can make a statement to make sure he could be part of Season 2.
He's got the energy. But you need more than energy in order to be successful in the wrestling business. And everybody knows in Midwest Pro Wrestling, you bring your A game or pack your bag, take your bitch broke ass home. Or you join the commentary crew. Right, Tyler?
That's right. Look at me. I'm part of the commentary crew now. I no longer wrestle, so...
Oh, there's the bell. Let's get this match underway. Calf crusher right from the start.
Calf crusher.
Mac Montana bringing the pain.
Bjorn breaks out of it.
Gets elbow to the back, breaking the hold.
And with Bjorn, nice vertical suplex. Nice vertical. There we go.
Bjorn Asuka dropping the leg. And now working on the facial features of one Mac Montana.
Nice takedown by Mac Montana. Ooh, nice counter by Bjorn Asuka. Takes him down with that running neck breaker.
Headbutt, and Mac Montana's back up on his feet. Setting him up, STO takedown, and the Mac is once again in control of this game.
Wait a minute, Mac Montana looking to whip. Oh my gosh, he could have just whipped Bjorn Asuka's arm apart. My gosh.
Springboard moonsault, picks up the ref, but misses the X right there on Bjorn Asuka's chest. Irish whip, but falling victim to a little bit of a trip up over the ref.
Lucky it wasn't a disqualification there, Pete.
Oh, the ref understands accidents happen.
Yep, we know accidents happen in the wrestling business.
But covered by the back end. Only a 1.
1 count. Mac Montana getting kind of frustrated that he can't put down Bjorn Oscar yet. What the hell? Knee bar, he's got the knee bar. Knee bar locked in.
Actually, it's an inverted figure 4 leg lock.
Yeah, the inverted.
The pain is excruciating. Could hear the screams from Bjorn Oscar way over here at the commentary booth. Bjorn Oscar using those heavy hands, but gets shoved aside by Mac Montana.
Gets shoved aside like used garbage. Come on. Come on, Bjorn.
Reversal there. And Mac got him up on the top turnbuckle, looking to put the
nice counter. Nice counter, Bjorn. Got him up. STO backbreaker into a Russian leg sweep.
Bjorn Oscar trying to impress the fans here, but will it be enough to get him the victory?
He needs to start impressing the boss, who's the former leader, Hit Squad, no longer the leader.
Mac Montana has him up. Oh! F5-like maneuver there. 1. And somehow Bjorn Oscar managed to kick out at the count of 1. Unbelievable. Another STO takedown by the Mac. Wonder if that F5 is considered the Big Mac.
Might be called the Big Mac. We don't know.
A little bit of Mickey D's on the side here.
Maybe that's right, Pete. He maybe calls it the Big Mac.
Oh, and the risk was worth the rewards for Mac Montana.
That butterfly suplex 1, 2. Again, another kick out by Bjorn Oscar.
The show is the biggest MPW has thrown thus far.
Definitely, I agree. Nice loop that's pressed by Bjorn Oscar. Is this enough? 1, 2. And Mac kicks out at 2.
Bjorn Oscar taking time out to recover in the corner. Big mistake, but jawbreaker proved. Still
nice jawbreaker.
Off guard.
Nice jawbreaker there, but watch this. Oh, what a kick by Mac Montana right in the face.
Now our commissioner has been working diligently for this pay-per-view, and oh! Another springboard moonsault.
1, 2. And 3, it's over. Mac Montana picks up a victory.
Bjorn Oscar proven once again. You might be Hit Squad, but it ain't enough to get the job done.
I like to say so. I am getting sick and tired of seeing Bjorn Oscar keep failing and failing. This is ridiculous.
I told you a week ago, and I told you 2 weeks ago, your training is not cutting the mustard when it comes to Hammerheart and Bjorn Oscar, and they prove it week in and week out.
Maybe I'm at the talk to the leader of Hit Squad. Maybe he needs to slap Bjorn Oscar or basically just kick him out of the group because he is.
Blackwell needs a slap. His training sucks.
You're gonna take that from Pete? Fucking hell no. I ain't gonna take fucking shit.
Well, regardless, he's gonna have to. His bitch ass is in the locker room where it belongs. So, great way to start off our first match. And that leads us into our first advertisement. And, oh, I know my commissioner would love it if I would go on about pillar to post. But why would I bother when we've got NIGHTRIDE? And that's what it's all about. Midwest Pro Wrestling and NIGHTRIDE tonight. The grandest pay-per-view of this series. We've been waiting 12 weeks for this. And it's finally here. Fuck pillar to post tonight. So let's get it on with some more action.
Well, I'm going to head to the back and let Susan help and Pete take this match away.
How's it going, Susie?
It is going great. What a first opening match.
Oh, I love seeing Bjorn Oscar getting his ass whooped all over again.
I have to agree. Mac Montana did an excellent job.
I like bragging on Tyler Black. You know, everybody knows. The guys brought in were doing wonders when he first appeared here in Midwest Pro Wrestling, but flopped soon after joining Hit Squad. It's a sign, a curse. A motherfucking flop does not do well for one's career.
It certainly can be detrimental. It certainly can. Well, let's talk about our next match where we've got Terry Savage versus Tetsuo Ishii.
Tetsuo Ishii, yes.
Yes.
Could be a good
And
one.
what is
How about you take this one away? Let's fill everyone in on the background story.
Alright, and what is sure to be an absolutely stellar matchup, Terry Savage and Tetsuo Ishii look to claim the new MPW Internet Championship, which will be officially handed to the winner on the first episode of Season 2. But both competitors have seen their share of glory, Terry having been an MPW champion. However, with the new title up for grabs, the MPW commissioner has chosen these two to face off for the new title and carry it into the upcoming second season of MPW Midwest Pro Wrestling. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is a title match for the brand new Internet. I'm sorry, I lost my place there. The Internet title.
And it should be a good one. These two have been having their success. As you were saying, this man, the Wild Man, Terry Savage, a former MPW champion, looking to reclaim some glory. Can he take this Internet Championship title home? Or is he just going to see another loss? We're going to find out soon as his opponent is going to come out and join us shortly. Big fight field tonight there, Susie.
I tell you, it is such an electrifying feel in this arena, and everybody knows this is a special night at MPW. Not just us, everybody.
We've also got many future MPW superstars joining us in the audience tonight. It is good to see him here, and I can't wait for Season 2. Season 2 will be coming around mid to late January, and by God, it's going to be sheer awesomeness.
You know, I happen to look over, and I see the tag team, Boots and Blood, Mordred Nightwalker and Jake the Natural Bagwell over there.
Oh, it is going to be wild. Yes, the tag team division is going to start building. But the opponent for the Wild Man, Terry Savage, none other than Tetsuo Ishii. Young man's got a bright future here in MPW, and if he can capture that Internet Championship, god damn it, his rocket is just soaring. He loses, bottom of the barrel, bastard.
Well, his future does look bright, but he better perform well in this match, or the commissioner might just stick him at the bottom.
Very calm, cool, and collected is Tetsuo Ishii. Taking his time.
Yes, for such a match with such great implications on the line, he is very calm. I'm very surprised.
Well, he's been having this demeanor with every match he's had. It's good to see. He keeps himself in that calm, in that moment, you know. And then when the bell rings, unleashes the fury, whoops up some ass, and it's about to happen right now.
And there they go.
Collar and elbow tie-up.
Will it be a clean break?
Well, the ref is having to break these two up. And
Nice
yes.
clean break.
Oh! Inzaguri right to the back of the head. And Tetsuo Ishii taking the former MPW champion down.
Oh, look at that arm bar.
Yes, arm
Had
bar.
to break it because of the ropes.
Too close to the ropes was Tetsuo Ishii and an arm drag. Counter.
I was really surprised how close he was to the ropes for that
Oh,
arm
and it's
bar.
the poison mist for Christ's sakes.
But it looks to have no effect.
I believe Terry Savage managed to keep his eyes closed when the spray came. Very, very surprising. Get that shit in your eyes. It's a guaranteed loss.
That stuff is just nasty.
But Terry Savage on the comeback and gets shut down once again by Ishii. Going up for that high risk factor. Will the reward pay off?
That's the $1 million question here.
Oh, and the missile drop kick taking Terry Savage down. The wild man learning the fury of Ishii. Terry Savage with that leaping knee right to the chest. Maintaining control over this match, but an eye rake by Ishii. And this battle continues.
It's been a nice, even back and forth battle here.
Oh, a little roll of the dice though, and it looks like it is in the ball court of
We
Ishii.
got a cover, 1, 2, and a 2 count there for Ishii.
Both these guys, you know, they've been working real hard to get to this point. It's good to see a new title coming into play. The commissioner rewarding.
Oh, right there. Oh, did you see that, Pete? Right there on that maneuver right there on the apron. The hardest part of the ring. That is going to do some damage to Terry Savage.
It will fuck up a man's back in more ways than one, and it sure has taken its toll on the body of Tetsuo Ishii. Sweeping the leg though, Ishii taking down Terry Savage. The fight continues on the outside. These guys have to worry by a count out.
So far, we're at 4.
Title will not be awarded to a count-out victory, that is for sure. And if that happens, I wonder what the commissioner has planned. And a basement drop kick by Ishii, and it continues on the outside. Into the ring post. We are getting so close to that 10 count. These guys have to
Probably at 8. Oh, it broke the count.
Right at the count of 10 and 1.
1.
Wow.
Only a 1 count for Ishii.
Want to apologize for the extra noise in the background, folks. The arena has real bad heating, and it's sounding out throughout the arena here. And there's a side swipe. Misses a missile drop kick, does Ishii. Taking advantage, Boston Crab. Are we going to see a tap out victory?
no! Wow, what a kick out of that Boston Crab.
The leg power of Ishii, outstanding. Gotta watch out for his kicks, that is for damn sure.
Tell he doesn't miss leg day in the gym.
Tornado DDT and Terry Savage this time taking a little bit of time in the corner.
How's that going to affect him? We'll see. So far, it has not been a negative repercussions.
The ramifications of taking your time in a match, especially when you got your opponent down. Not a wise decision to make, but Terry Savage undeniably has got the talent to pull it off, and there it is. Springboard clothesline. Usually his finishing maneuver here in MPW.
Taking his time, going for the cover. 1, 2. Oh, only a 2 count for Terry Savage.
Far from being close enough for picking up that internet title, but he's going back to the apron, Susie. And misses that springboard elbow. And Ishii misses the kick as well.
Which is a good thing for Terry Savage.
Yeah, he came back hard. Drive-by knee turning Ishii inside out.
Dragging him to the middle of the ring. Working on the leg.
Another cover attempt, but I don't believe it's good enough, Susie.
1, 2. Oh, it's just a 2 count. But every pin attempt wears those opponents out. The energy they have to expend to kick out is tremendous.
I don't know if you caught it, but Ishii's been busted wide open with that basement drop kick right to the face. Bleeding profusely. Get that man some super glue and a tampon.
Yeah, no, the table rose. I knew he was busted open.
Oh, he's beautiful. But Ishii coming back, hooks the arm. Dragon sleeper applied.
Is he going to tap? Will we have a tap out?
Oh, there we go.
No.
Savage hammering the side of that.
Nice reversal.
Loving this title match here tonight for the
Ishii misses that drop kick.
And a tilt-a-whirl and scissor takedown.
Dragging him to the middle of the ring. Good ring awareness there. And a cover. 1, 2. Only a 2 count for Terry Savage. Just slowly and methodically wearing his opponent down is Terry Savage.
He has gone for the most cover attempts here, and yes, it does wear the opponent down every time.
But he missed that elbow off the top rope.
And now Ishii looking to finish it off. And there's the missile dropkick off the second rung.
Is he going to go up high?
No,
nope.
A pander to the
Work that
fucking
cat.
And full of hair, taking Terry Savage back down.
Now he's going to work on the leg.
Working the knee of Terry Savage.
Can't stand, you can't fight.
Double underhook German suplex, and he folded Terry Savage up like a burrito. But by God, Terry Savage with the no-sell. Another quick cover.
2 count.
Once again, only 2. Jeez.
Terry Savage has gone for lots of pins.
Not much offense by Tetsuo Ishii in this match. He's taken a beating, but he's shown he's got the heart. Kicked out how many times now? And
I have lost track.
Ate a terrible looking tornado DDT. Jeez.
I have lost track of how many times Terry Savage has pinned him. it has to be probably 15 at least.
Well, Ishii shooting a pin in 1, 2, and another kick out by Terry Savage.
Big kick out.
The blood dripping in the eyes of Ishii here. Oh, and there's the miss.
Oh, he got him this time.
But Terry Savage on the fight back.
Quickly recovering.
Blinded him momentarily, hitting the apron, springboard clothesline.
That is a thing of beauty, that springboard clothesline.
Counted it.
1, cover, 2. Oh, and only a 2 count.
I thought it was over right there. It
I
should
did
have been.
too. Oh, he's going high risk.
And
Go for that.
Thrash and
Oh. I don't think he's hit a single one of those elbows off the top rope.
I don't believe so, but if you've been watching, he's got a counter for almost everything Ishii sends his way.
Yes, but Ishii knows when he's going for that elbow and rolls out of the way.
Tetsuya Ishii definitely has bled for MPW tonight. Hits that back suplex.
That's a little bit of offense here for Ishii. Is this his chance?
Oh, and again, that underhook German suplex. Not looking good for the former MPW champion, but on the fight once again. On the comeback is Terry Savage. And Tetsuya Ishii this time with the reversal. Snap! And hooks the legs.
Oh, and a cover. 2. Only a 2 count.
Snapping backslide. And still not able to pick up the win, but has him up. And
Oh, that dragon sleep.
God damn it, Susie, this is beautiful.
What? This is one hell of a match. I tell you, this is main event worthy of a match. And we're only on the 2nd match of the card tonight.
The internet title
My
is
word.
on the line for the first time ever. These guys have a lot to prove. Oh, and TKO. Lights out Terry Savage. But Ishii far from finished with them.
Oh, wow, look at that. Terry Savage is fighting back. He just, the reversals here. My word. He's going for a cover. Yes, he is. 1, 2. Only a 2 count again. We're probably getting close to 20 pins by Terry Savage.
Definitely, and if it continues, I just might be at risk of blowing my load.
Well, you definitely are risen for the occasion.
Head scissor and now dropping those elbows, further opening up the wound across the forehead of Tetsuya Ishii.
And you are loving that.
Oh, I am. And if you don't love a little bit of blood, what the fuck you watching for?
Elbow into Terry Savage and elbow right down into the heart of Ishii. I tell you, that can just kill you.
Holy heel kick by Terry Savage and
Going for another pin. 1, 2.
it's over.
And it is over, ladies and gentlemen. And my pleasure to announce the very first MPW Internet Champion, Terry Savage.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
The first ever MPW Internet Champion here on
What a hell of a match. This was one hell of a match.
I think it came down to a factor of Tetsuya Ishii just losing too much blood.
And wait from all those pin attempts. I mean, If it wasn't 20, it was damn near close.
Well, that rolling heel kick definitely did enough to get the job done, Susie. And what a victory. He will not see that title, however, until Season 2 of MPW.
That is right. It will be presented to him in episode 1 of season 2. So he's got to wait a little bit, but I think he will be happy to wait because this match is worth it. Congratulations to Terry Savage.
Yes, I am back, folks. This is not about TCB Sportscast Gaming, but if you want to subscribe, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. But this is Midwest Pro Wrestling Night Ride. This has been one hell of a pay-per-view so far. So, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you're new, and let's enjoy this.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, MPW Night Ride. This is the card that you are waiting for and have been waiting for 12 damn weeks. Up next, it will be Holly Body and Lilith in a loser leaves MPW match. So, Holly Body and Lilith square off in a grudge match, which will determine who stays in MPW and who will be the bitch left on the corner next door. But Holly recently attacked Lilith backstage, who was then assaulted in return before tonight's program. As things continue to heat up, the two will determine their own fate in what promises to be an exciting season-ending grudge match. Lilith looks to stake her claim in MPW, while Holly continues to run her mouth about how Lilith's time is up.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome Holly Body to the ring, folks.
This grudge match between these two women has been going on for a little while now.
Yes, it has.
What was that?
I said, yes, it has. These two have been wanting to beat the shit out of each other. And we've seen that in the past couple weeks. That these two have flat out beat the shit out of each other.
And it's good to see women taking their job so personally. But will Holly Body be back in her stripper job next month by the time season 2 rolls around? Or will she be joining the roster in season 2? It's bound to be an excellent match.
Like that, oh hell yeah sign in the front row. That is nice.
Who is this irresistible creature who has...
Now, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome one of my favorite women wrestlers on the roster, because I like her gimmick. She is Lilith. So what do you think of Lilith, Pete? What do you think of her?
Oh, she's one tough bitch, but there's only one true tough and one true best champion in the women's division at this moment, and that goes to Alexa White.
Yeah, none of these women have ever defeated Alexa White to become champion. But we're going to see which one is going to be on season 2, and which one's going to have to find a new job, a new profession. Let's get this matchup underway, Wap. Win the bell, Wap.
Right now, Lilith with those stiff shots with those feet. But I've got to step away. Susie the Elf is going to quickly fill in for me here on commentary. Take it away, Susie.
I sure will, Pete. All right, and Lilith very quickly taking the offensive in this match. Holly Body is going to have to really work hard if she wants to stay in MPW.
That was a nice hurricanrana there, Susie, by Lilith. That was very.
Yes, it was. And Lilith, after pandering to the crowd, is back and a takedown, grabbing the hair, and now a leg drop, stomping on the face of Holly Body.
Ooh, nice leg whip by Holly Body. She's trying to whip Lilith's leg apart.
Oh, now the leg scissors with the elbows to the head to Lilith. Will Lilith be able to recover from that?
I don't know. We'll have to find out when it gets deeper in this match.
And again, those leg scissors with the elbows to the top of the head, very hard to recover from that. It just kind of scrambles your brain. Makes it hard to concentrate and think. Up on the top rope goes Holly Body.
Here we go. She's looking to fly. Ooh.
Drop kick right to the face.
Yeah. Lilith could have a concussion after this, Susan. What do you think? She might have a concussion.
I don't know about a concussion, but she's definitely got her bell rung, and it's really hard to think with all of that pounding she's taken to the head. She's definitely got one hell of a headache.
Nice
Here
head
she
scissors.
goes.
That was a nice
Here
head
she's
scissors.
back on the offensive. But Holly counters with a uppercut. With a backbreaker.
Nice backbreaker by Holly.
Irish whip into the corner. Taking her time to get over there.
Wait a minute, what is she going for? Ooh!
Nice maneuver, going for the pin. 1, 2, only a 2 count for Holly Body.
Ooh, she missed that drop kick, Susie. Oh, that could backfire.
It could, but she's still on the offensive with Lilith. Leg drop. Stomp. Just methodically working the body. But Lilith on the offensive now.
Lilith taunting or trying to get the crowd hyped up.
She needs to quit worrying about the crowd, and she needs to worry about Holly. Her job is on the line.
Both of their jobs are on the line.
Yes, they are.
Wait a minute. Belly to belly by Lilith. Is that going to be enough, Susie?
No, I think she's going to have to work harder than that in order to get Holly Body's pinned. Holly, they're both tough women. And she knows what it takes to pin her. She knows what it takes to pin her.
Here we go. Here's a pin. Ew. Oh, Holly kicks out. Wow. She kicked out of that, Susie. Again, nice kicks by Lola. Nice monkey flip there. Are you still there, Susie?
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah. it is. Nice belly to belly by Holly Body. These two have beaten the holy hell out of each other, Susie. Would you agree?
Oh yeah, they're taking this seriously.
Nicely done. Oh, this could be the end of Lilith's career, Susie. At the moment, this could be it. There it is. Take it away, Susie. This could be over.
Holly Body goes for the pin. It's 2 count.
Oh, wow. Oh, there's that head scissors submission. Is Lilith gonna tap out? Nope. Both women fighting for their jobs tonight. And we love to see 2 women fighting it out to keep their jobs. My colleague here would agree.
Oh, most definitely.
Look at this leg submission, Susie. Oh my gosh.
Nice reversal by Holly Body.
Nope.
Irish whip into the corner.
Going to the top rope. Nice arm drag from the top rope. Jeez. Again, Holly Body taking it to Lilith's head. Her head should be hurting by now, or it could be extreme injuries.
I don't know about extreme, but she definitely has a bad headache.
Nice bow to bow. We gotta cover 1, 2, 3. It's over. It is over. Holly Body keeps her job, and Lilith is out of her job. Wow. Susie, do you think the right woman won this match?
Personally, I wanted Lilith to win.
You and me were on the same. We was on the same wavelength that we wanted Lilith to win this match, but Lilith could try as a wrestler, find another career, or wrestle other places in the indies. But congratulations goes out to Holly Body for keeping her career. Jeez. I'm disappointed that Lilith's career is over, but it is what it is, right, Susan?
That is right. It was a loser leaves MPW match.
There you have it. Holly Body defeats Lilith and keeps her job, and Lilith's fired. We'll let the commissioner properly give her her walking papers. Up next, ooh, the most anticipated match of the whole card.
Excuse me, don't I gotta do my advertisement?
Oh, go ahead.
Ladies and gentlemen, be sure to check out Elite Extreme Women on YouTube channel. And don't forget about Back to Basics Radio Network. Find us on Facebook. But that's not what we're here for. We're here for Bombpop Overdrive. If you're new, be sure to hit the subscribe button and the little bell for notifications so that anytime we go live, you'll get a notification. Because Mark works his butt off figuring out the best product you can. And be sure to hit the thumbs up for the show and show your appreciation for all the hard work that goes into what we do here. So subscribe, hit the bell for notifications, and give this video a great big thumbs up. Show Mark your appreciation for what he does.
That is correct. Well, next, in a grudge match set for the ages, Pete Wall takes on Hit Squad's Hammerheart in a last man standing match. Hammerheart has called out Pete Wall over comments made recently about him and Hit Squad. Tyler Black has chosen Hammerheart to shut Pete Wall's mouth. In retaliation, Pete continues to trash talk the group and its members, to which Hammerheart responded by demanding a match. The MPW commissioners granted the match, but has made it a last man standing. The two looks to settle the score once and for all. What do you think of this match, Susie?
I think Pete Wall is going to walk all over Hammerheart.
I'll have to wait and see. Now, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome from Woodstock, Canada. He is the owner of Renegade Wrestling Organization and our favorite dungeon dweller, Pete Wall. Walking down the aisle with confidence, Susie. Would you agree?
Oh, of course. He knows he's coming into this match and is going to stomp all over Hammerheart.
Well, we found word that Ty Black will slap Bjorn Asuka after his loss tonight. Is he gonna do the same thing to Hammerheart if he loses this match?
I don't know.
These two could potentially be out of a job, out of Hit Squad, pretty soon. Well, up next, representing Hit Squad, another Scandinavian. He is a powerhouse, Hammerheart. Walking with a, he's walking.
Yeah, he's walking.
He's walking. I'm trying to think of he's walking with a purpose. Purpose is get in that ring, beat the shit out of Pete Wall, and embarrass him in front of the world.
I don't believe that's going to happen.
Oh, here we go. Susie, take this away.
And Pete quickly comes out and is just stomping all over Hammerheart, just like I said.
Jeez, tossed him aside like garbage. Jeez. And the ref's already counting to 10. This will be a disappointment.
No, this won't be a disappointment. This will be a glorious outcome when Pete wins. Up. Hammerheart starts to get back up.
Nice uppercut by Pete Wall. Oh my gosh, Hammerheart just knocked the referee down again. Nice kick by Hammerheart. Come on, Hammerheart. Shock the world. Trying to shock the world here. Uzi don't want that to happen, but it could happen.
Very quickly gets up. And from behind, nice toss by Pete Wall.
That was a German suplex, a German superplex.
3.
He's at 3 already.
4.
5. He's up at 5 count.
7. No, he was up at 6.
Pete Walsh
a long time for him to get up.
Again, throws him in the ropes. And a nice German. Then by Pete Wall. Geez, Pete Wall trying to put the beating. Trying to put the hammer. Beat the shit out of the hammer.
And he is down again.
Yeah, this get kind of old.
7. 8. It got up on the 8K. It's getting slower and slower, and I'm loving it.
Again, Hammerheart he's slow to even get up. Taking a beating like a punk. This is not making time.
7. Oh, he rolls out of the ring. And Pete's quickly back on the offensive.
Oh my gosh, Overdrive. He just hit the Overdrive. Holy shit.
And Hammerheart is laying down like the bitch that he is.
This is wow. Wow. Hammerheart. 5 count. Oh yeah. 5.
6.
6. Looks like 7. Again, Hammerheart's getting up. It looked like the count at 8. Susie, tell us why you're loving this beatdown.
Because I'm no longer Hit Squad. I don't have to cheer for the people I don't respect. I never respected Hammerheart and Bjorn Asuka as Hit Squad. I never thought of them as Hit Squad. So I don't have to cheer for them. I don't have to think of them as Hit Squad. And I get to go, yay, Pete!
Again.
So I am loving every minute of this.
Yep, you and everybody else loving to see Hit Squad get their ass whipped.
No, right now it's just Hammerheart. I never saw him as Hit Squad. Oh, beautiful clothesline by Pete Wall. And Hammerheart is laying down again. What? Pete has not been on the mat once? Can't see the referee's hands, see what count we're at. There we go.
It's over. It is all over, folks. Pete Wall defeats
Hammerheart. What a beautiful thing. Just like I knew he would. Pete Wall walks all over Hammerheart. What do you think of that, Tyler?
A disappointment. Again, Hammerheart, the failure that did. And Bjorn Asuka, both failures of the group.
Oh, Hit Squad just had an outstanding showing here
Outstanding. My
at
ass.
NIGHTRIDE.
Outstanding. My ass. This has been the most embarrassing showing I have ever seen in my life. And I think it's about time Ty Blackwell kicks them both out of the group because it's fucking getting ridiculous.
They never should have been in the group in the first place. Alright, now, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to tell you about the Digital Wrestling Syndicate. This is a group of 7 YouTubers, started by Pete Wall at Pillar to Post. He is the host of Renegade Wrestling Organization. Please check out all of these organizations that I'm about to tell you about. And next is TCB Sportscast Gaming, hosted by Tyler Black. And then we have Lightning Strikes Wrestling on Cowboy John channel, hosted by Cowboy John. And then we have Leaning Towards Death on Blaze Radio, hosted by Blaze McCoy and Rex Rapolsky. And then we have Malicious Intentions Wrestling on Art Gaming channel, hosted by Chris King. Then we have, of course, our host for tonight, Bombpop Overdrive Midwest Pro Wrestling, hosted by Mark. And last but not least, we have myself, Elite Extreme Women, with my show, Elite Extreme Women, hosted by myself, Susie the Elf. We would love for you to check out any of these great organizations here at the Digital Wrestling Syndicate.
Hey, Susie, I'm back.
All right, just in time, Pete, for the MPW Women's title.
You know, that last match did a world of good, let me get out some of this aggression I've been feeling lately. And it proved once again, 2 more members of his squad just need to be cast aside. But up next, a very important match we've got. And Susie, I'm going to let you take this one away.
All right. As the only woman to ever give Alexa Weiss a run for her money, and Ruby Jewel failing to capture the #1 contender spot for NIGHTRIDE, the MPW commissioner has given the opportunity to Ray. However, the match will take place inside of a steel cage in a MPW sanctioned caged carnage match for the MPW Women's Championship. When asked about the match, Alexa simply smirked, while Ray was vowed to take the gold from the champion. This is going to be hellacious, ladies and gentlemen. The women in a cage, a steel cage. It is going to be awesome.
And if that don't give the men in the audience some wood, you got issues. Because the lazy eyes
Check your
are twitching.
pulse.
The lazy eyes are twitching, Susie.
Oh, I know it is. It's ready to roam.
Well, ladies and
We all...
gentlemen, our resident Middle Earth elf would say this is for the MPW World Women's Championship.
And our contender, here she is, ladies and gentlemen. She is Ray. And she looks determined.
Definitely, the challenger looks like she's ready to rip into the women's champion. I don't know if she can get the job done.
I don't know, because I tell you, she is determined.
She might have had the best match out of all the women in the locker room against Alexa Weiss, but she still proved she could not get the job done the first time around. What makes you think she can get it done this time around?
I don't know. I think maybe that she's just bound and determined, that she's got this determination to see this through.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, she is your MPW World Women's Champion. Oh, nice! And over a little bit more woman. Yes, it is Alexa Weiss.
And she looks like she has spent her time off going to the tattoos.
Looking good as ever.
She is looking hot as ever. And like Pete said, gentlemen, if this doesn't give you wood, you need to get your pulses checked.
New merchandise as well. Look at that top.
Yeah, wow.
The logo for Alexa Weiss is outstanding.
She is looking good. So, Pete, what is your prediction for this match?
Oh,
Look at that beautiful title.
My left eye only twitches for one woman when I'm watching MPW.
Look at that beautiful title there. And that is what it's all about.
But I do predict it is going to be a hell of a match. These two women are tough in their own rights. It's just,
Oh,
I don't know.
wow. And very quickly, Ray is taking it to Alexa.
Yes, but Alexa coming back with a corkscrew dragon leg whip. Alexa Weiss, there is a reason she has held the MPW women's title for so long. What a quick
And Ray quickly got cover one, only a 1 count.
Massive headbutt right to the top of the brain pan. Oh! Sickening thud there, Susie.
Yeah, we could hear that all the way up here. Wow.
But
Alexa
Weiss,
quickly recovers.
no loss for a fighting mood is this woman. She will bring the pain real quick and roll him to the outside. Alexa Weiss.
Oh, going for a weapon.
Woohoo!
And she has a steel chair. Oh! That hurts, ladies and gentlemen. If you have never been hit by a steel chair, it is not something you want to feel.
With our running bulldog on top of the steel chair, and once again, that steel chair shot missed and blocked. Both women proving to avoid those lethal shots with that foreign object.
Oh, wait, is she gonna hit? Going high risk here, folks.
Beautiful shoulder block by Alexa Weiss, in control, maintaining the momentum that's brought her to the top of MPW. But Ray with another counter here. Fireman's carry and tosses her aside like that broken vibrator you women got so frustrated with last night.
That's why we have spares. Going high risk again. Oh, wow.
Beautiful.
I tell you. Yes, that was a beautiful elbow drop. Look. Butterfly suplex onto the chair. Oh, wow.
Could Ray be the first one to take down Alexa Weiss? It looks like it's gonna happen right now.
Oh, she's got the gray mist in her hand. She's going for the claw.
Making Alexa Weiss inhale that putrid step.
1, 2. Oh, only a 2 count. Wow. Going for the chair. Oh, onto the legs. If you can't stand, you can't fight. But quick, Alexa with counters. Oh, wow. this has been a hell of a match, just like I knew it would, ladies and gentlemen.
It was a beautiful exploder suplex there by Alexa Weiss. But Ray coming back, shoulder block, taking the champ back down, and working her body over once again, but another miss. And Alexa Weiss coming back hard.
I tell you, Pete, Ray has really given the champ a run for her money here.
Well, she's definitely proven to the commissioner she has earned her spot here in MPW, and I'm pretty damn sure we're going to see her in Season 2. But Alexa Weiss, with those elbow drop combos, going to work.
Oh, that was 3 elbows right to the heart.
But Ray firing back with that judo-like arm drag, flipping Alexa Weiss over onto her back and then walking over her with little to no respect.
But Alexa counters with the jawbreaker. Nice. Oh, wow, nice sidewalk slam.
And the cockiness of the women's champion shining through, and you gotta love it.
Oh, I do.
Jawbreaker once again by Ray, and a running DDT. And the challenger going for another cover.
Oh, only the 2 count.
Back to working on the old brain pan is Ray, and the steel chair across the upper back, and now the ribs of the champion.
And she misses that 3rd shot.
And Alexa Weiss comes back fighting, and a Russian leg sweep takes the challenger down.
My word, what a match. Punches to the face.
Loving everything we've seen on NIGHTRIDE thus far.
Yes, but I will have to say this has been my favorite match tonight.
Oh, it's my lazy eyes favorite match as well. And a powerbomb onto the shoulders.
The legs, right onto the shoulders hit the legs of that steel chair. My word. Boston Crab, will she tap? She gonna tap? Oh, nope, she was able to counter.
Surprised she didn't tap. Alexa Weiss really sat down deep onto that Boston Crab. Really folded up Ray with that maneuver.
Up, go for pin. 1, 2. Oh, only a 2 count.
Arm drag once again by Ray, taking down Alexa Weiss and taking her down by the hair once again. Making sure she keeps the champion grounded. She's lethal when she's on her feet.
Oh, nice kick there by Alexa Weiss to take the contender down to the mat.
Ray once again firing back with a reversal arm drag, and now raking the boat heel across the face of Alexa Weiss.
Up. Alexa was able to counter that kick and come back.
Another
for
cover.
pin. 1, 2. Oh, I'm sorry. 2 count.
No, that wasn't 3.
Nope, that was a 3. Wow. Alexa Weiss, with one hell of a match, was able to retain her title. What a match that was. I tell you, if this doesn't make the highlight reel, something is wrong.
Well, definitely what we know for a fact. We've got a champion, Terry Savage, going into Season 2. Also, the reigning, defending, the best thing you will ever see in the ring here in MPW. The women's champion goes into Season 2. with the crown.
Alexa Watts, that is right. What is the commissioner going to do for season 2 to bring in some competitors that can touch her in the ring? Give her some competition and maybe even a new champion. We'll have to see.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I've got a special announcement here, courtesy of our MPW commissioner. Midwest Pro Wrestling Season 2, as I said earlier, will be coming to you live mid-January to the end of January. But, special news report, it will no longer be Showdown. No, the show you will be looking for is none other than Streets of Rage, new every Monday night. Oh, and it will be glorious, folks. Glorious!
That is correct.
Well, we are ready for our main event of the evening. Oh, I've been waiting for this. Blaze McCoy's been on one hell of a hot streak. And in this special main event for NIGHTRIDE, Blaze McCoy battles Scuzz for the MPW World Championship in a no-hold-barred match, brothers and sisters. Yes, sir. Blaze has been on a hot streak as of late in MPW and recently became the #1 contender for Scuzz's world title. In order to ensure that this match ends in a clear winner being determined, the MPW commissioner has made this match a no-hold-barred. Who will take the gold and walk into Season 2 the MPW World Champion? We're about to find out, Buck. And I can't wait.
This is one of the other most anticipated matches.
That is indeed.
And we got, wow, Lillian Garcia. Now, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, he is the challenger, the lunatic king from Pittsburgh Sticks, Blaze McCoy.
Now, we all know Blaze McCoy is looking to do one thing: get lit and blaze someone's ass out. And tonight, we've got the toughest man currently running the show, and that is our champion. Oh, it's gonna be good to see. Does this man prove he has what it takes to lead us into Season 2, or will Scuzz continue his reign of supremacy?
That's right. Go at me, take this away.
Oh, I will, brother. I definitely will. Represent all of MPW while he wears that title. Yes, indeed, he is your world heavyweight champion of MPW. He is known as Scuzz.
That is right. He represents the sadistic intent. They are your tag team champions.
The man has taken and killed everybody placed in front of him. He took the title away from former squad leader and my co-commentator, Tyler Black.
That's correct, he did take the title. He did take it.
For the likes of myself and many others, and they've all proved that this man is the man to beat tonight.
But he's going against Blaze McCoy, and Blaze McCoy is one tough son of a bitch.
What is he tough enough? That is the question that will be answered by the end of this show.
here we go. Referee, ring the freaking bell, and let's see a bloodbath.
No holds barred. Anything can happen here tonight. Weapons are allowed. Rules are out the fucking window. Did Blaze get lit before the match, and is he going to be too calm and collected to get the job done? Oh, it's going to be good.
There he is. There is your MPW heavyweight champion. Scuzz looking very confident tonight that he could remain champion going into season 2. I can't pick a winner, Pete. How about you? I can't pick a winner.
I can. Because, like the women's division, there's only one person in that ring currently that I think has what it takes, and that's Scuzz.
Ooh, Pete going with Scuzz tonight. Ooh.
No disrespect for Blaze McCoy. I love the guy. He's got potential, but I don't think he's ready.
A nice running bulldog right off Jump Street from Blaze McCoy. Blaze McCoy taking offense to those comments, Pete.
He can take offense. It's just another punch in the mouth to shut another man up. But right now, working the neck of the champion, Blaze McCoy, bring it in hot and ready.
That is correct. Nice back body drop by Scuzz. Ooh, ooh. Ooh, that's not going to look good on Blaze McCoy's back.
Trapezius claw applied, but there's the comeback by Blaze McCoy. The lunatic hick. Fireman's carry, and he's back down on the mat. Kind of like after he's done a good session while he's chilling in the locker room.
Yep. Nice spine buster by Scuzz there.
Scuzz getting kicked off by Blaze McCoy, the challenger. Has a lot to prove tonight, not just to the commissioner, but to the champion as well.
That's right.
Thus far, he's been doing a fucking fantabulous job.
Nice belly to belly by Scuzz. Scuzz going to the outside, Pete. What's he going to be looking for?
Oh, that beautiful steel chair, and gets caught by McCoy. Another reversal by the champion. Oh, and right on top of the steel chair crashes Blaze McCoy.
Ooh, that could have broke his back, Pete. Oh my gosh, but Scuzz.
However, Fireman's carry and Scuzz taste the steel as well.
Nice count for Scuzz.
Back and forth action, folks.
Wait a minute, Scuzz got him up.
An old school border toss.
That's right. There it is. The show off elbow drop. There it is.
Scuzz always amped up every time he gets into that ring.
Wait a minute. Ooh, kicked him in the gut. Uh-oh. Here it is, Pete. The panty dropper powerbomb on the steel chair.
1, 2, and somehow McCoy finds the strength to kick out. What a fantastic looking panty dropper powerbomb. But it still didn't do the trick. Our #1 contender still in the fight. McCoy fighting his way back, leaping onto that elbow. And did we happen to lose Tyler Black here?
Nope, still here. Still here. Now Blaze is calling for it. Everybody knows what it's time for. Hook, line, and sinker.
Does not hook the leg, however, not ready. Oh, he could be after all.
1, 2, and Scuzz kicks out.
But both men have given themselves their finisher move. Both of them kicking out of the other's pinfall.
Blaze, nice senton.
Scuzz on the comeback. As Blaze set up on the top turnbuckle, but Kick to the face, staggers him. Rolling elbow and takes the champion down.
Nice rolling elbow by Blaze McCoy, but Scuzz again, back body drops him. That's going to start taking a toll on his back, Pete. Would you agree?
Definitely do agree, and this trapezius claw will deaden the arm. But Blaze McCoy has shown he's got what it takes to hang with the world champion here. Back in control, overhand right to the jaw, reversal by Scuzz. And a back suplex.
Again, a back suplex. Blaze McCoy holding the neck and his back again. Scuzz is focused on that back and that arm.
You can tell our champion was definitely scouting his challenger in this match.
Definitely. Again, the show-off elbow.
Both men taking it to the tape and another cover and 1, 2. And our champion is getting a little bit frustrated here, Tyler.
Oh, definitely. Scuzz is getting frustrated. When he starts getting frustrated, bad things happen.
And bad things just happen. Ground and pound action, trying to lacerate our challenger in a DDT. And Scuzz is back down on the mat, catches the boot from Blaze. Takes him back down, screw dragon leg whip.
That's right, nice leg whip there. Scuzz stomping the crap out of Blaze McCoy. Jesus, is getting violent.
Cobra clutch has it locked and into a Russian leg sweep, and Scuzz showing why he walks into season 2 as champion. There is no doubt in my mind this man's gonna take it and walk away the champ.
He's done a damn good job so far. Again, Scuzz working on Blaze McCoy's back. Oh my gosh. I don't know how much more he can take it and hit his back. But it needs Scuzz's face.
However, could Blaze be playing possum, letting the champion wear himself down?
Well, Blaze has done that in the past.
Another beautiful elbow drop by the champion. Has the legs. And stomping down on the ribcage of Blaze McCoy.
Watch this nice counter by Blaze McCoy. Nice shoulder block. Down goes Scuzz. Uh-oh.
The block and a return with the forearm, and misses the rolling elbow. And Scuzz has been busted wide open.
Scuzz is bleeding, Pete. Tell us your favorite saying when somebody gets bloodied.
Blood has been shed, and the rise is coming.
1, 2, and Scuzz kicks out of the burner.
The burner not doing enough, but there we go. That flaming dildo getting cast aside by Scuzz, but Scuzz eats a vicious butterfly backbreaker.
Jeez. Again, Blaze stomping on that open wound of Scuzz. Again, basement drop kick to that open wound.
Our champ gonna bleed tonight for that title.
Definitely. We got blood, folks.
Blaze
Blaze
him up. Springboard missile drop kick miss. Gets brushed aside by Scuzz. And he's going back to work on the challenger.
Again, Blaze McCoy's playing possum there, Pete.
Scuzz cast out of the ring. This is no holds barred. There is no countout.
No count out, no disqualification, anything goes. The referee has no powers in this match.
And a shot to the ribs with the tip of the toes. Scuzz setting him up. Cobra clutch. And slammed down with authority on that unforgiving arena floor.
Again, that arena floor is going to take... that's going to take some damage.
Every maneuver has been an impact on the challenger's back, but he still manages to stick in this match. I don't know how Blaze is doing it.
Wait a minute,
Scuzz for an excellent show. upper powerbomb. Get it, do it, rep. 2, and it is over. You're reigning, you're defending. Oh, the world heavyweight champion of MPW. My God, if I was right, I must be a fucking prophet. Done. MPW, your world champion.
Again.
Prophet is on the wrong show.
Psychic, however.
Again, Pete, you are correct. Scuzz going into season 2 as your world champion.
Tonight we had here on MPW NIGHTRIDE. Let his man celebrate. Give him his gold.
And let me tell you, the chat is happy as winner.
Yeah, definitely.
The man has a following not quite like we've seen before, and it is good to see. Has earned the respect of every man and woman in the locker room. Congratulations to Scuzz on your victory.
Well, guys, Ty Blackwell has a message for all comers in season 2. And he says, the executioner is going to execute everyone in season 2.
Ty Blackwell can take a step back into the locker room, drop down on his knees, and continue to latch on the ball sack of Tyler Black. Because nobody, and I mean nobody, gives a crap about what Ty Blackwell has on his mind. But are we going to see our commissioner tonight? Does he have anything to say and add to the show?
Why, hello there, everyone.
Hello, Kamish.
Hello, Kamish.
How's it going, guys? Thank you guys so much. I mean, holy shit.
It was a rockin' night, bro.
Abso-fucking-lutely. What a awesome way to end tonight. It was, oh fuck, man, I don't even know where to begin. Stellar all the way through, man. That fucking internet title match blew me away. Blew me away.
It was, oh wow, it was so awesome.
Yeah, just match after match, you know, that women's title match was off the chain, and then that main event, man, holy fucking shit. That was really good. Really nice back and forth. Really good to see Scuzz and Blaze work together in the ring. That was incredible. I hope that's not over. I hope we can kind of carry that over into season 2, but we shall see. I really quickly want to thank each and every one of you guys for joining me here tonight. You guys have no idea, you know, I'm on the other end of what these guys are doing when they're commentating on the matches, and I am the guy that's like pushing all the buttons and doing the transitions and the scene changes and all this shit. I worked up all the fucking logos, and every wrestler that you saw in season 1, 100% done from scratch. Also, just every fucking thing that you see, you know. And it's such a fucking blast, and it's such an honor to be able to do this for all of you guys. To even be a part of this community has meant so much, because I'm gonna, you know, just like last week, I'm gonna give you guys just a very little bit of honest truth here, and you know, with some of the stuff that I go through and some of the stuff that I suffer from, it has really meant so much to be able to be a part of something so special like this. It's something so small that other people would just kind of gloss over, but you know, when I look at it, it's like there's really something going on here that's just, it's completely irreplaceable. It's special to me, completely special to me. And being able to have made friends with all of you guys, and it's been a fucking blast, man. And you know, who knew that going from just, you know, non-commentary matches, small-time production to where we are today, and then, you know, hopefully season 2 I've got so much plans for season 2, and there's going to be so much more production behind season 2, and I couldn't be happier. So, with that said, I want to thank each and every one of you for joining us tonight for the fucking ride throughout season 1, man. It has been absolutely incredible. I want to thank Pete so much for making all of this possible. I want to thank Tyler. I want to thank Elfie. I want to thank John. I want to thank Blaze. I want to thank Chance. My God, Demented. The whole list goes on and on. People that have been on the show, people that have contributed to what I've done here. It's meant so much. Oh, is it? Or do you need better ears, bro? All right. So again, with that said, thank you guys so much. I'm gonna let these guys close the show for me. It has been an absolute honor, and I will see a whole shit ton of you guys in season 2. So Pete, thank you so much. Elfie, thank you so much. Tyler, thank you so much for being here tonight and for helping make tonight happen. Go ahead and close the show, guys.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, our heartfelt speech by the Commissioner, Mark. I want to say you're welcome, and thank you as well for giving me the time on your show. Always a pleasure. And to each and every one of the subscribers and loyal viewers here on MPW and Bombpop Overdrive, thank you very much. Have a good night. Take it away, Susie and Tyler.
All right, I want to thank everybody. I want to thank everybody for tuning in and remind you, if you're new and you haven't hit that subscribe button, you need to do that. Hit the bell for notifications and be sure to give us a thumbs up. And we look forward to bringing you a great season for season 2. And don't forget, if you don't hit that subscribe button and that bell for notifications, you won't know when we come back for season 2. So you better do so. And we look forward to seeing you there. Tyler?
That is right. Thank you guys so much. Thank you, Commish, for letting me commentate in this great company. I've enjoyed season 1. Hopefully we do it again for season 2, because season 1 kicked ass. Adios, folks.
Now, one last thing before I leave here. I'm sexy.
Yes, you are.
Just look. What the fuck was wrong with me? Sorry. Oh my God. Oh my God. You know, that whole thing got started because of Susie, by the way. She said she liked my voice, you know. I remember she said something about, like, I'd be happy with just hearing you read the dictionary. I was like, okay. Oh my God, man. Oh, you guys. So, yeah, that show was fucking crazy, man. It was great. Just the 12 weeks leading up to it, and I just kept thinking, you know, like everything going into it, little by little, because season 1 had so much build, like, throughout the show, whereas with season 2 and how we're doing it now, like, I kind of want everything already pre-planned, you know, like, this roster is set. I'm not making changes. I'm not making additions in the middle of the season, stuff like that. There's so much more structure involved with the upcoming season. It's just incredible. And shit, man, like past Mark said, you know, he talked about the production value, and dude, that was 2017, guys. That was 2017. Just look at the shit that we've come up with lately. It's crazy to think about. It's crazy to just comprehend, like, how far we really have come. It's fucking crazy. And you know, a lot of that is because you guys have continued to push me and make sure that I'm kind of like in the right state of mind during every show. And you know, I mean, I kind of hinted at it in that little bit of what I said. You know, a lot of you guys already know that I suffer from bipolar disorder. Persistent depressive disorder was my original diagnosis. I'm on meds. I see a psych. I've been on suicide watch. I've had my stomach pumped for trying to OD. Like I've been there, you know. And this was really the right outlet. Excuse me, I'm burping. We're the right outlet at the right time. So it was really, really, really special to get that encouragement from not only the guys that helped me make MPW a thing, but you guys who would take in the shows every week and kind of, you know, you guys had something to look forward to. You guys looked forward to it, and it gave me kind of that will and that drive to say, you know what, I have a show to do today. I have a show to do today. It's I can't even put it into words. I'm just so incredibly grateful for what you guys have done for me, and just being there and being able to absorb and immerse yourselves in the show and enjoy it. That in itself has done more for me than, you know, a lot of other outlets that I go to have done for me. So it's crazy. It's crazy when I look back on it. Oh man. But yeah, the show was great. It, you know, we had a really nice build up between Blaze and myself. It was really awesome the way that was put together, and the match ended in such a way. I mean, just from the beginning to the end, like that show was so perfect, and it really did set the stage for what was to come. And you know, adding the bit of 1986 and making the decision to say this is going to be a completely unique universe, you know, completely apart from anything else that you're watching. I really dug down deep and I said, I want to give something to everyone. Because at the time, I don't know if it's still being done today on many shows, but at the time, I wanted to give everyone the opportunity to start fresh and to be able to, because everybody on the shows back in the day were like cross-done, like you were the same character on every show. And I said, you know what, how about we provide you guys with something completely different. And that took off, that idea took off, and you guys loved it. And I said, you know, because it allowed you guys to pair up with people you normally wouldn't, to take on people that you normally wouldn't, and vice versa. And you know, you guys dug it, we've run with it, and I think there are quite a few people now that are kind of following in those footsteps of, hey, I want the show to be completely unique and different. So if that did anything for anybody else, you know, that's awesome. It's awesome. But yeah, so tonight I was, you know, it was gonna be a little different. I had talked with Pete earlier. I tried getting in touch with him, but he wasn't around. Hopefully he's all right. But we were actually going to do a non-MPW show for you guys today, and it was gonna be a surprise. But I mean, I'm just gonna say it now. There you go. Okay. I've been drinking a lot of beer. So what we wanted to do tonight was actually do readings for you guys from a couple of our short stories, and it was just going to be kind of a chill stream. And I was actually going to try and play some audio dramas for you guys that I've done in the past. For any of you guys who don't know, I have done those, and we'll be doing some of those for some stories. I even told Pete, dude, some of the stuff you've done, like, I would love to do an audio drama for, you know, complete with like sound effects, music, and the voice acting and stuff. That would be really cool. So if you guys have never checked that stuff out, you can go to soundcloud.com/NewIconChronicles, and you'll be able to hear them there. Those are all completely 100% self-produced. I did everything. But yeah, so that's kind of what we wanted to do tonight, and we didn't get to. So hopefully the next time we get together, we'll be able to do something like that for you guys. Might be really cool. I even had my story set up and everything. I was like, okay, this is the one I'm going to read. It was from Corrigatio 2 from my publisher Monolith. It was a story called Grave Lord, which is, funny enough, now the Pete Wall character in Gormageddon's #1 rival. But, yeah. Anyhow, if you guys, for those of you guys who are still here, if you guys want to hear an audio drama, I'll definitely play one for you guys before I take off for the night, because it's 1 o'clock. It's pretty late for you guys. If you guys are down to hear an audio drama, I can totally set one up right now. Let me see. I'm trying to think of which story to play for you guys. All right, cool. Thank you guys. They're short, long. I mean, they're all over the place. Doomed is a really good one. All right. Let me go ahead and drop the volume on this. And here you go. This is Doomed. This is from, I did a lot of audio dramas for a tabletop miniatures game and a role-playing game called Mutant Chronicles. I don't know if you guys know what that is, but their tabletop miniatures game was called Mutant Chronicles Warzone. And each core, the core rulebook and then all the expansion books during the first and second editions had a lot of short stories, like vignettes in the book. So these are the ones that I would actually read and do the acting and all that stuff for. So here you go. My God, Minnie. Here is Doomed.
The smell of terror filled the orbital station as the computer-controlled scrub air filter screamed into reverse, spewing out the very poisonous gases they were designed to absorb. 64 were dead in the first 2 minutes of the filter failure. 12 of the bridge crew was dead, following a series of electrical malfunctions. The station was running on emergency power and all communications were down. As dizziness and nausea began to overtake Station Commander Brennan, he saw one of the technicians move past the airlock in an attempt to reach the central control console. One flick of a switch would shut down the computer that was acting as though possessed of an evil and murderous force. The technician, Stevens by name, pulled himself through the weightlessness and made for the console. But as he reached out, the airlock suddenly cycled open. A hurricane of rushing air sucked him violently back, slamming his body against the half-opened bulkhead. Stevens screamed as his body was impossibly drawn through the narrow gap, and Brennan heard bones snapping and flesh tearing. Never heard something like that before. He was sure if he lived through this insanity, he would never forget it. Mercifully, Stevens' plaintive screams were suddenly cut off as the slightly ajar airlock closed, crushing the man's body and severing his torso from right shoulder to left hip. A mass of human flesh drifted away from the airlock, gobbets of blood and gore forming into crimson spheres. Brennan began to tremble violently, terrified from the sudden inevitability that assailed his senses. He was in the eye of a chaotic and demonic storm, and there was no way he would escape it.
That was one of my favorites. one of my favorites that I did. If you guys have time, I will share with you one of the, I think in my opinion, like the best produced pieces I did. This is called Day in the Death, and it was the first part in like a little series of short stories. It's pretty good.
Baden grimaced. This was it.
Almost time.
Otto said to his right. His friend's voice sounded like that of an old man. Maybe it was just the rubber and the metal of his gas mask, or maybe it was all the pain and death he'd seen in the last 8 weeks. 2 months at the siege of Zurich. It was almost a record and a good 6 weeks longer than the average life expectancy for a Prussian Cossack at the siege. The 13th von Kuppel Regiment was renowned for its high mortality rate. Already, Baden had been promoted to a commandant. His friend, serving as second. Baden smiled weakly. They'd enlisted together back in the spring, back in old Prague, a lifetime ago. Beneath him, Baden's rivet bowl tensed its powerful legs in anticipation of the coming charge.
On my command.
Baden closed his eyes and saw his beloved Anastasia once again. She would be back in old Prague with his son, waiting for news of the campaign. When he'd received his commission and told her that he was being sent to the siege, she had cried for 3 full days. The siege was also called the Death. Few returned alive, and those who did were scarred forever. It was something he knew only too well. He fought back memories of his father and opened his eyes to look down at the plains before the city. The ground was solid, the recent warm spell drying the mud. He could make out fallen weaponry scattered throughout the field, echoes of previous battles. Without warning, the image of his father's final moments came to him, his corpse lying in the mud and blood 11 years before. The commandant had visited Baden and his mother personally to inform them, to tell the 5-year-old child that his father had died a good death, a hero's death. Right now, with the cries of the dying before him, Baden wasn't sure there was such a good thing. Death was death. More thunder echoed through the sky, but this time it wasn't from the heavens. He glanced back to see the huge cannons firing from the hills. The barrage lasted for a full 5 cycles, smoke and dust covering the field before him. As it settled, he could see the Dark Legion still marching. Dead were scattered everywhere, limbs and corpses blown apart under the cascade of fire. His rivet bull growled. The twin-headed eagle banner flew high in the air above them, the standard bearers ready to charge with him into the maelstrom. The flash of a gun came from the base camp, the order to attack. Baden raised his saber.
For the Tsar!
The Cossacks began their charge down the rise into the bowels of hell.
Yeah. Alright. Last one before I leave. Just because I would love to hear what you guys think. But, like, I wrote this story. It's called One More Day, and it was for a fanzine, like a fan magazine that this one guy Chris, who is now an author for the Monolith, he would put this magazine together. It was a digital magazine, and he would include a lot of like tactics for the tabletop game, all sorts of stuff, and he included parts for fiction, which were open to people who wanted to write. And I wrote this one, and then I even did the audio drama for it, and people liked it. And I thought it was decent. I went for a much different vibe than you would get from like the average Warzone stuff. But yeah, so this is One More Day, written and performed by me.
Pain. Intense pain. He was dying, and he knew it. His eyes stared into the sky above, watching as several Manta assault crafts flew overhead, unleashing their massive firepower against the advancing enemy, who continued forward with their seemingly endless onslaught. Ash began to fall heavily, like warm snow, and he turned to see an explosion in the night sky. One of the Manta assault crafts had been struck by heavy enemy artillery and soon slammed into another Manta, forcing the fire in the sky to spread, an eruption of flames, sprouting hot death for those below. He placed his hands in the Mars dirt to adjust his position, and found that blood had pooled in mass beneath him. This is it, he thought. All the fighting, all of it, for nothing. He could remember the look on his father's face when he told him about joining the Capital Free Marines. It was the last time he had ever seen him. He wanted to stop time and tell him how much he missed him, how much he wanted to see his family. He thought of his girlfriend. Esther would soon be informed of his death, how he missed her smile, the way she would giggle when he wrapped his arms around her and would tell her how much he loved her. He raised his hands. He could see her in front of him, her beauty standing out in front of the carnage that ensued behind. He motioned his hands, as if caressing her face. His hand fell to the floor. How he wished he could have just one last look at those he loved. His family, his friends. This is how it ends, he thought to himself. If I could just have one more day. Just as his final breaths came, he could see his fellow soldiers now overrun. His position was compromised, and all around him, those he once called friends and brothers, family, were being utterly annihilated by the hordes of the Dark Legion. He heard a grunt above him. He looked up and found a brutish and massive figure standing above him. Alakai the Cunning smiled as he looked into the soldier's eyes. It looked as if the creature muttered something, but the sound was drowned out by the screams and gunfire that rang out all around him. As the soldier closed his eyes in his final breath, he pictured all those he cared for, seeing their faces flash brightly one after the other in his mind. Just then, Alakai's boot came down, crashing the soldier's skull and forcing it to explode in chunks of gore and brain matter.
That one was deep, right? Oh man, it was good. I really liked the vibe of, the ability to present what a soldier would go through, and like giving that soldier some humanity, because in Warzone they're not really seen that way, especially Free Marines, because Free Marines are made up of in the game, the Free Marines they're kind of like a group that are made up of soldiers that get kicked out of like standard infantry and stuff like that because of, I guess like being disruptive or giving shit to their commanding officers, or not following orders. Like, so these guys are all stuck in this group, and I wanted to give some humanity to them, and to present like this idea of like they do feel and they do go through shit where, like with the idea of giving the reader a look at like the soldier just in the trench, covered in blood, like a pool of it, massing underneath him, and seeing his girlfriend like one last time in his mind, and he's like, the visual of like him like raising his hand and imagining he's like caressing her face. It was crazy. It was awesome. You could tell I'm nervous. I'm not very keen on like showing off that kind of stuff. I don't know. But I'm glad you guys liked it. I wrote that one back in like 2015. And it took forever to write because I was like, I want to make sure I get this right, because canon is everything, and if you fuck up, you get called out, especially if you're like fan fictioning something. You could get really torn apart for it. But yeah, there's some really good ones, man. Bonsai was a really good one. Like, there are a lot of them. There's Bullet to the Head. Another one, actually, Hunting the Heretic, I think you guys would like, because I used music from Arnold Schwarzenegger's Running Man. And that one has no... it's not narrated at all. It's completely acted in, like, the first person. So, forgive me. But as long as you guys are here and I get to spend some time with you guys, and I'd rather not be by myself right now. But yeah, check this one out, guys, and tell me what you think of this one. This one, to me, it felt very 80s. I also wrote this one. And this one I wrote shortly after. It was a little difficult writing this because there was no narration. There was no like third person. It wasn't written like a traditional, story. So yeah. So this one's called Hunting the Heretic.
He just came straight into the office foyer, didn't say a word to me, and burst right into the meeting room. Yes, sir. Yes, I know that meeting was private. Yes, I understand. Of course, sir. The problem is that he never showed up at security, or we could have stopped him right there and determined who it was that he was looking for. No, I'm guessing it was some of that mystical mumbo-jumbo the Brotherhood are known for. No, sir. Yes, I attend services like every good citizen. I'm just not sure I believe in their other abilities. Wait a minute, sir. Something's going on. What? What's going on? Sir, we have weapons fire in the meeting room. Yes, sir, if you insist. Yes, of course I'm wearing my sidearm like any good citizen. I'm offended you even asked. If you insist, but I'd like to go on the record as having been opposed to this directive. I'll be right back.
Good day, Vice President Howard. You made a grave mistake in sending your well-armed security in to address me. My condolences for your loss and to her family as well. Unfortunately, the reception that greeted my research here has indeed proved fatal to your entire marketing board of directors. The few minor wounds I've received are already healing, courtesy of the art, of course. A shame that it had to go this way, but purging the foul taint of the Dark Legion is, well, I'm sure you're aware, a most important calling. I've determined that our initial source wasn't entirely correct about the heretic potentiality polluted in your upper echelons. The source most certainly wasn't at this location. As I speak, elements of the Second Directorate should arrive at your office just about now. I'll be seeing you soon, VP Howard.
Okay. So that was written completely different from what I normally write. Like that was completely acted and no narration in between. But yeah. All right. I am gonna head off now. But there are so many other stories. I mean, I think they're like close to 30 in total that I did, and you can hear them all at that SoundCloud page, soundcloud.com/New Icons Chronicles. But yeah, there was a lot of stuff that I used, synthwave music for, just a lot. But I've being able to do this, like the audio dramas, has really, I've ended up wanting to branch out and actually produce stuff for the Monolith, and be able to showcase some of the stuff that we have as unique fiction, and not kind of reading something that was already done for someone or something else. So Absolute Valentine and Chinatown are going to get audio dramas, and then a couple of short stories from Korogatu are going to get audio dramas. I would love to be able to do some of Pete's work in audio drama. Some of the stuff I read in Wasteland, I think would have been great to do as an audio drama. Yeah, Absolute Valentine. And what's cool about the Absolute Valentine story is when I approached Johan, the guy, Valentine himself, about the audio drama, he was like, dude, absolutely. And I recently was talking to Darren DeTony of Laserdiscs Records, who basically have, the two of them run Laserdiscs Records, and there are so many big name artists on there, and he said, dude, would you like to present a soundtrack? We'll work with you on creating a soundtrack for Absolute Valentine's audio drama, and give you the ability to use whatever music you think you want to use. I was like, oh my god, yes. Fucking yes, man. And then we also have something planned. This is reminding me because of a very lengthy conversation I had with Darren not too long ago. Utilizing what they do with MPW, on an official level. Sponsorships, advertising, music, and stuff like that. A lot. The cross promotional abilities are fucking incredible in regards to what me and him talked about. And this all stemmed from me reaching out and asking Darren if he wanted to be a character in the card game. And he's going to be a character in season 2. So this, him being English too, I was like, dude, it would be awesome if he joined Fireproof and Omar's tag team, and just kind of became a stable, especially since I want more stables around with season 2. And he was already into the gimmick. He was like, dude, I would love to be like an 80s metalhead. Fuck yeah, dude, that would be great. So pretty rad with the stuff that we could possibly see moving forward with MPW, and having MPW even covered on Drive Radio, or showcased on Drive Radio or Laserdiscs, and having them kind of talk about us, and it's just crazy. It's awesome. But yeah, so there's so much, guys, so much in store for what's coming. But excuse me, guys, with that said, I want to thank you guys so much for giving me your time tonight and spending it with me. I'm constantly blown away at just how amazing you guys are. There's not a day that goes by that I do this stuff that I'm blown away by you guys. You guys are just so incredible. You guys have given me close to 3 hours of your time, and for that I'm grateful. Thank you. From the very, very bottom of my heart. And you guys know by now how incredibly honest and open I am. I mean every fucking word of that. Thank you. Alright guys, each and every one of you have a great night. Thank you so much for hanging out tonight. I really, really appreciate it. Hopefully when me and Pete get together again, we can do some live readings. and get some more MPW stuff out there. So we'll see. But you guys are amazing. I love each and every one of you. I love you guys. Fucking massive hugs from this beastly Mexican's biceps all around. I fucking love you guys. I'm literally doing like a hug motion right now. Good night, everybody. I love you. Ciao.